Hey, what's up, everybody? Had to do top of the blogs today, but we gonna have to keep it straight foolishness and fuckery today. I just cannot with the serious subjects. I am just so stressed. This last couple of weeks have been very stressful for your girl, and I just can't do the Ebola, and I can't do the Palestinian war, and I can't do these murders and missing children. I just can't today. My daughter, Jada, God bless her soul, she has honestly got to be the most dramatic teenager on this earth. That girl is gonna put me in an early grave, I promise you. And you know, school is about to start. I got a busy weekend coming up, and we gotta get her shit together still. You know, it's been setback after setback, and yeah, Rocky can't do nothing way too serious today. Okay, we just gonna laugh. Okay, so we gonna call this the top of the blogs. Fandangled foolery and fuckery. Alright, so this is just a little bit of talk about what's at the top of the blog. So let's get to it. Alright, y'all, I'm in a new location today. It's a million people around. I don't feel all that comfortable, but we gonna get it together. Okay, so the first story today, this flawless remix. Woke up the other morning. I guess it was it Sunday morning? Yeah, I think it was Sunday morning. Woke up and I saw that Beyoncé and Nicki Minaj had dropped a flawless remix. And you know how y'all do. Okay, the motherfucking internet was all alive, and they just, you know, the beehive couldn't contain themselves. Okay, and everybody was going on and on about it, whether or not they liked it or not. I listened to it, and I was just like, well, what was wrong with the original shit? I was fine with the original. You know, I done got to this age where, you know, music to me, if I can't dance to it, then it's already just a little bit lower on the scale, okay? The song is fine. Like, it has a, you know, it's cool and everything. To me, it just sounds incomplete. Like, it doesn't sound like it's a full song. It sounds like Beyonce just comes in on the verse right at the beginning. It just sounds like car music to me. Like you bump it real loud in your car and you be jamming to it, but you know you ain't really dancing to this in the club, although I'm sure they're gonna play it in the club or whatever. We get all besides ourselves. What's this, y'all? It's like besides ourselves whenever Beyonce gets raunchy, or whenever she curses, or whenever she says something smart, because we just like to hear her get out of her character, you know, get beside yourself, Beyonce. So, you know, she says the shit about the $1 billion in the elevator, which was a cute line. It was a good line. However, to me, it's just too late. Like, fuck, the elevator happened a long time ago. That would have been real good if this song came out right after that happened. But, you know, we didn't cool down off that elevator shit. And really, you still ain't said nothing. Okay, $1 billion shit, go down. Like Ashley say, when it's $20 on the fucking elevator. I've known shit to go down on the elevator when the bitch ain't got no money, you know. It's fine. I enjoyed it for whatever it is worth. Nicki Minaj's verse, I don't know, really is just regular Nicki Minaj fare. What do these people be rapping about these days? Okay, I know it's the whole braggadocious thing, but you know, I swear, and I'm not trying to big up myself at all, I swear I be feeling like I could write that same shit. Like, I just don't have a rapper flow. You know, I don't be like some dumb, I'm trying to get my flow together. You know, hey, yo, I can't even do it. I was gonna rap a little bit for y'all, but it wasn't gonna work, so it was just okay. And then, you know, Lil Kim then got all upset by Nicki Minaj saying she's the queen of rap, and so she didn't came out from breastfeeding her baby to just, you know, putting out a damn disc remix back to Nicki Minaj. Listen, I'm so tired of Lil Kim with this going back and forth with Nicki Minaj. It's just like, it's been so long now. You still worried about whether or not she's a fucking queen of rap? If she says it or not? I mean, who even cares at this point? Okay? Everybody knows that Nicki Minaj has copied a lot off of Lil Kim. Some of you guys will get in my comments and be like, she's a direct copy, whatever the fuck. I don't even really care. Lil Kim is old, too fucking old to be acting like this. Put out some fucking good music, okay? And instead of you just riding on Nicki's coattails of how she copied you and how she do this and how she do that, just do your own thing. I'm just tired of Lil Kim with the bullshit. It wasn't even all that much for you to be coming out of retirement anyway. Is she even retired? Like, what is she doing? Okay, I was glad that the girl had a baby. Go on and be with your baby and just quit all this. God damn, it's all foolishness, I promise you. Lil Kim's verse was cool. You know, at least she stayed focused on what she was talking about. You know, she was definitely coming for Nicki Minaj. And I don't really know what needs to happen for Lil Kim to feel vindicated over Nicki Minaj, other than just be successful. What she should do is do a fucking song with that damn Iggy. Because, boy, y'all can't stand that damn Iggy. Iggy say, I do that. Thought you knew that. Y'all be so fucking pissed at Iggy. If Kim and Iggy could get together, then and really put out a dope song that will really just kind of do something, then maybe that'll make the Lil Kim fans feel better, and maybe they'll feel some vindication over Nicki Minaj. But to me, just why are we doing all this? Just why? I done got all the way off the damn song. But yeah, the Flawless remix, it was okay for whatever it's worth. I like the original better. What do you guys think about the Flawless remix? What do you guys think about Lil Kim's remix to the the remix of Beyonce and Nicki? And then, oh, did you guys hear Joseline's? That Joseline spit. That bitch said, let me do about 4 lines and then get up on this mic. Now, actually, I think it might be when she was, I think they might have put her rap to when she was high. Remember a couple of weeks ago when we saw her in the studio and somebody was recording her? I actually think that this is the same footage or the same audio from that they just put on the Flawless thing. I'm not even sure. I really hope that's what it is, because it's some bullshit, y'all, for real. For real. I don't know who told Joseline that she could rap. I just don't know who told her that, but it was definitely a mistake. Did y'all see that dress that Po Child had on the other day? Girl, it really was a tragedy. It was just a walking tragedy, y'all. That shit was brown and it was sheer and it had flowers and it had ruffles and it had puffy sleeves, and she was real proud of it, because I swear she posted it 100 times. It was a no-no for sure. It looked like they took all of the parts of Halle Berry's Oscar dress and just, you know, sliced and diced it up and put it together and, you know, strategically placed a flower or some kind of applique over all the parts that didn't need to be shown. But child, I don't know what Joseline was going through that day. Poor Black China, she was at some, they was out here at the Velvet Room in Atlanta, and that Black China was standing next to her like, why do I have to take a picture next to her? Who is her stylist? I know what she be trying to do. I know. I really honestly know what she's trying to pull off, but it just don't be working. It don't work, Joseline. But yeah, Joseline jumped on that remix too. She was like, shit, ain't no fun if the homies can have none. But yeah, like I said, y'all tell me what y'all think about the remix and the remix and the remix, and then tell me if you think it's better than the damn original. Alright, you guys, Remy Ma is out of jail after 6 years of an 8-year bid for shooting her homegirl in the stomach. Remy Ma is out, back on the scene, and ready to take over the rap reins. What? I liked Remy Ma before she went into jail. She was having some issues, you know, before she went to jail, right beforehand. So I was thinking, like, maybe it was something she needed to just calm her ass down a little bit. You know, shit was getting a little out of control. Even though she maintains that the gun went off and old girl was like, no, bitch was trying to kill me. All that's in the past now, okay? Remy done got out of jail and she ready to do it, okay? So she came out with a song, and y'all, why the song talking about shooting bitches in the stomach? I was just like, oh, Remy. I mean, I thought we was done with that. She looked good. She looked good. She actually kind of had that whole Lady of Rage look with the afro puffs and everything. But yeah, her face looked good. She, you know, you wouldn't know that she was doing no hard time or anything like that. She looked like she might have lost some weight, and you know, so I'm looking forward to seeing what Remy Ma can do. So it was a little mix up with her getting out of jail. She was supposed to get out on a certain date, and her husband went to the jail, and he had all his cars lined up and his flowers and all their friends and family, and everybody was out there. And then the damn jail was like, somebody done told a lie to your motherfucking head. This bitch ain't getting out today. There was rumors that it had something to do with a third party connected call that she did from prison, and they're thinking that it might have had something to do with an interview that she did with Angela Yee, I think it was. But that wasn't confirmed, and then they said it was just paperwork issues, and she ended up getting out the next day. But you know, the big party that we was hoping for, that Papoose was hoping for, did not get to happen on the night. So I have a feeling goddamn Jill was just hating ass bitches. Shit, that bitch get on out of jail and have her party out in the parking lot like Whitney and Bobby and everybody else. Damn, the internets was all abuzz, and then no quicker than the bitch could get home and have a conjugal visit with her man without having somebody peeping over their shoulder. People started saying that she was going to be on the next season of Love and Hip Hop New York, okay? And it started to get bigger and bigger until finally Papoose had to come out again and was like, no, that ain't what it is. We not doing Love and Hip Hop. Love the show, love Mona, all of that, but no, that's not for us. So as of now, Remy is not going to be on the show. I actually would have liked to have seen her on the show, but I don't know. Maybe that's not the direction that she wants to go in right now. I don't blame her. You know, that Love and Hip Hop is a bitch. So she was doing an interview the other day, and they asked her who did she want to work with, and she said that she wants to work with Iggy and Nicki. I was just like, oh. If she can get that shit together, then it will be something, okay? But yeah, Iggy, Nicki can't stand Iggy. I'm sorry. I know she tries to act like she doesn't, but yeah, she feels a threat there. I don't know if it's warranted or not, but I'm going to say this. It might not be a threat, but it's enough to get Nicki's attention right now, okay? Because, you know, I don't even know what Nicki is going through. We going to talk about Nicki in a minute. But, yeah, she said, y'all know y'all be pissed at that Iggy. And Iggy said, it's the IGGY, that's a baldy toe. I said, baby, I knew this. I thought that you... So, yeah, it'll be interesting. It would be something. I would like to see them all three on the song. You know, like Remy Ma said, she said... They make it seem like it can't be more than one woman in the game, okay? They do pit women rappers together, definitely. And it's gotten worse because, you know, back in the 90s when there was a lot of female rappers, now it got to the point where there's only one female rapper, which is Nicki Minaj. And there's never really been anybody else. And now that Iggy is there, now we got to pit them together and put them against each other and, you know, make them fight and all of this shit. And when... You know, like we always said, there's so much room at the top. So many people could do it, you know? Fuck! Y'all got a goddamn problem with Iggy because she white. Okay, you ain't had no damn problem with Eminem, okay? The motherfucker came out on the scene and y'all was fine, okay? Because he was a man. You get a white woman out there, she's blonde hair, and then she's got a cute little shape, and she's got big hips and a big butt and everything, and then, you know, we start to feel some kind of way about it. So, y'all don't get me to preaching up on here today, okay? Hey, shut up, puta. Y'all had coffee today, so I'm trying to get it together. I'm trying to keep all my focus. So, yeah, let me look on my notes of what I say. Okay, yeah, so Remy Ma said it's enough room for everybody. It don't need to be all this fighting. I totally agree with her. So maybe Remy Ma, maybe she can be the catalyst that brings all these bitches together so they can work. Now let's talk about Miss Nicki Minaj, since we all talking about her these first couple of stories. Now this Anaconda, we was so excited when she dropped the album, you know, cover art for her new single Anaconda. You know, basically her in some, I was about to say Dr. J's. What the fuck are they called? I think they were Jordans, y'all. I don't know shit about tennis shoes. I don't own one pair. But my daughter would be so upset with me if I didn't know what them shoes was. But anyway, she had on some tennis shoes and a G-string. She's looking over her shoulder, ass just as big and wide and all of that. And yeah, the world was all, it's just You know, I'm giving y'all all of this today, okay? We doing this, we doing this. We was all a buzz with the ass shot, okay? The men, it was definitely something for the men. And listen, if that's what she want to do, then fine. To me, it just seemed like it was a little bit of a step back, okay? It didn't seem like that was the direction she was going in. However, you know, why can't we reinvent ourselves? Hell, Madonna does it all the time, okay? That bitch gonna be 70 years old. Bitch still walking around cone titties and, you know, little panties. So, fine. But she didn't put her pants on. I was like, how you get the panty and then you got some full damn trousers on underneath it? That goddamn Madonna said, bitch, you ain't just have my old wrinkled ass out here just showing all willy-nilly shit. Anyway, what was I saying? Okay, so yeah. Maybe she's trying to reinvent herself, okay? Maybe she is looking to change the game once again, okay? And it ain't nothing wrong with that, but to me, it just didn't seem like that's what she needed to do. And I thought she was going out of that direction, okay? Just being so overly sexualized and wanted to concentrate on the old Nicki who could just flow and, you know, rap and all of that because, you know, people were saying that she got away from it in her last CD, so... I don't know. I was looking at it like, fuck, that's a big ass. That's all I could think was like, god damn, shit. I mean, even though when you bend down like that, that is, you know, that do make your ass look a whole lot bigger. I would show y'all, but I am in my work clothes and I can't really put my ass out there like that for you today. So, but what did y'all think about it? Was you offended? Did you just feel some kind of way about it? I mean, she looks good, whether or not it's hers, whether it's manufactured or whatever. I don't even really care. I have no problem with plastic surgery if the shit is done okay. Hell, Nicki Minaj's ass looks normal when you compare it to like a K Michelle's ass. So I was just like, well, you know, at least it's a little bit more proportion to her body. I mean, she's tiny. So, child, ain't nobody got time to be worried about that ass. But my concern was the song. The song sucks. The song is boo-boo. Nasty, poo-poo, yucky, ew, yuck, blah, 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 blah. It is just not a good song. Okay, the only good thing about it is that Sir Mix-a-Lot might be getting some money. Because you guys know that Sir Mix-a-Lot is the assistant manager at Best Buy Outs. You know? That motherfucker's just like, may I help you today? Shit. Yeah, Sir Mix-a-Lot was like, hey, I ain't mad, you know. Actually, they use his song quite a bit. I've seen it in commercials, and they got his voice of, my anaconda don't, my anaconda don't, my anaconda don't want nothing unless you got buns. Y'all, I'm sorry. I am in this damn parking lot. These people like, what the fuck is going on? So anyway, I'm not okay with the song. The video hasn't come out yet. I don't think so, but she did show a little part of it on her Instagram, and it's a part when she's making her booty clap. You know, it's up in the air and everything, and yeah. I mean, definitely, I'm not really sure if this song is supposed to be like a joke or if it's just supposed to be a play on sexuality and just to, you know, just to get people talking. I don't know if she's serious. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Okay, I just know that the song is not good. That's all I know. I think that Nicki Minaj can do a whole lot better than that. Did I burp? Did y'all hear it? Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, y'all tell me what y'all think. What is it exactly that Nicki Minaj is doing? Is it something? Is it a plan? Because I know you Nicki Minaj fans out there. Y'all will get me together in a minute. Okay, so y'all tell me exactly what it is that she decided to come out with this song and the ass out and all of that. Was I talking about Nicki? Yeah, this was Nicki's little segment, right? Yeah, okay. Tell me what you think about the song. Strahan and Nicole Murphy have broken up after 7 long years of courtship, and they actually was engaged. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. There is truth to the 7-year itch. Okay, if you can make it over that 7-year hump, I'm telling you, 7 years. I don't know what it is about the number, but it definitely is a turning point in your relationship. And here we go with another relationship that has bitten the dust right at 7 years. Now, first of all, I knew that they probably wasn't going to get married because when you first get together, it's like a window of opportunity that you can go through in order to get married when you, oh, that was another one that you can go through when you are going to get married, especially as celebrities. They need to get married in them first few years, okay? After 4 years pass, and then we get to 5 and 6, I start thinking like, oh, they not never gonna get married, okay? Because the window was closed. Not to mention that Nicole and Michael have had drama in their relationship from the beginning. I know you guys don't remember this, but back in the day, okay, Michael thought that she was fucking around, and he had been planted some bugs and shit in her car when they first got together. Y'all don't remember that, do you? Yeah, supposedly he had been put shit all in the dash of her car and was recording her and some GPS and all kind of bullshit, and Nicole Murphy was fucking around with somebody, but they hurried up and swept that under the rug, and then they was together, like really together, and it was looking like it was gonna work out. That was during that window. Soon after that, you know, Michael retired, and then he started to do some sports reporting and all of that shit, and now he's on Kelly and Regis, not Kelly and Regis, y'all. Kelly and Michael, I guess it is, on Kelly's show, and it's Kelly and Michael now, and he does really well. You guys, Michael's stock has gone up, okay? And now he kind of thinking like, shit, I'm the man, like, fuck, you know, even though Nicole Murphy is beautiful, he probably was like, you know, I ain't really got to be doing all this right now. They made it to 7 years, and then she decided to come out right before he was about to be inducted into the Hall of Fame and say that they're not together anymore. So he, first they were saying that it was prenup issues, that she didn't want to sign the prenup. I have a feeling that was probably put out by his camp. And then they were saying that it was the distance and the fact that she was in Los Angeles, he's in New York, and you know that long distance relationships are very hard on any relationship, you know, and that is definitely true. But now we done got down to the nitty gritty. They say that the motherfucker was cheating. Okay, when I say that, they say Michael Strahan. Evidently she had been searching and looking, and she found some proof, and that's when she decided to cut it off. But they're also saying that the two have been on and off over the last couple of years while she's been in LA and he's been in New York. And some pictures in surfaced recently of Nicole Murphy on vacation with some basketball player named Jim Jackson. They was in Puerto Rico, okay, back in July. So now she's saying that they was off, you know, that was an off time in their relationship, and that she went on vacation. Was, hey, listen, it could be a little bit of all of that, okay, or it could be none of that. Maybe they motherfuckers are just sick of each other. Shit, 7 years, I'm telling you, that 7-year itch, whew, it's rough, okay. So they done and they over. Michael Strahan, like I said, he is definitely an eligible bachelor right now. He's on a successful show. He is quite charming and funny, and yeah, I have a feeling that he will be, you know, snatched up. And Nicole too. Nicole looks great for her age. She's had all them kids, and I'm not even gonna say for her age, she's just a beautiful woman, okay, striking, because it's just you know, she's a different looking kind of woman, okay. When you look at her for a long time, she kind of starts to look like an alien a little bit, but just a beautiful, striking, strange, odd, long-necked, real slender, beautiful woman. So yeah, I put all that together for you. Yeah, it's over for the two of them. Too bad, so sad, but they gonna be fine, y'all. They rich and they gonna move on. Lord, I almost forgot this story. It's so much fucking foolishness and fandangled fuckery. This damn Liv girl. Yes, Liv can. I don't even know what her real name is, but you know, she was a chick that back in a couple of months ago, or maybe even a couple of years ago, was saying that Jay-Z had approached her a couple of times and wanted to you know, fuck around with her, and basically she didn't do it because she had too much respect for Beyonce. However, she put the story out, and it was in the magazines and all of that you know, he flirted with her. They connected in some kind of way, but she decided not to do it because of Beyonce. Well, I don't know what didn't happen since then, but today Liv has decided that, you know what, it's about time that I speak on this whole thing, okay? This old stupid ass bitch, I'm telling you, I can't with this. Okay, because you put out a song called Sorry Mrs. Carter. It's to the music of Sorry Miss Jackson by Outkast. She's a rapper, supposedly, a pretty enough woman or whatever. You know, I ain't gonna get into the comparisons of Beyonce. I mean, I think Beyonce is pretty, but the lady is not ugly or nothing. But the whole thing is like, why why are you even putting the fucking song out about it if ain't shit happened? So what, he fucking flirted with you? Who cares? Okay, I don't care if my husband flirt with somebody. Okay, because damn, that ain't nothing. You see good looking people all the time. And who even said that he was flirting? Like, I honestly couldn't even listen to the whole song. I saw the video and I saw maybe the first 2 minutes. The shit had the nerve to be something like six and a half minutes long. So I was like, what the fuck she think she can sit here and watch this bullshit all the way through? So I don't even know what else she's talking about. But if you didn't do nothing and he didn't do anything, he didn't break any vows, like, why are you even talking about it? And who the fuck cares? And who are you? And what? Stupid. Just really on the trying to just jump on the bandwagon because, you know, they out going on and on saying that Beyonce and Jay-Z are about to divorce, which I just totally don't understand. I mean, I understand the whole you know, the scope on their marriage. Y'all see, I'm bringing this one to you too. The scope of their marriage is so keen, and everybody is so worried about what's going on with them. And marriages are definitely hard. Marriage is definitely it's a job. So I would never wish a divorce on anybody. Okay, I don't understand. Even, somebody on my Twitter said, well, maybe because people are sick of them. Yeah, I'm sick of them too. Honey, let me tell you something. You can't be more sicker than I am of Beyonce and Jay-Z. I like both of their music and I like both of them. However, I've had enough. When I tell you I've had enough, but I still don't want to see them divorced. I mean, this is a family. They have a kid together. And this is something that could be a great thing. I mean, they got all this money and they've got all these opportunities to just do and be whatever they want to be. Like, why we got to be like this focused on their marriage? I mean, because it's just because people hate or want to see something really great fall so they can say, I told you so. And that's just a bad way to be. That's just a fucked up way to be. Okay, let them people be whatever they gonna be. If they having problems, then okay. To be just really betting on it and wishing on it and picking at it and making sure every time you see something happen, it's oh, that's the problem there. She looking at a place by herself. Oh, that's a problem there. He said this. Oh, that's a problem there. She changed the lyrics to this song. Oh, that's a problem. It's just like, I'm so over it. I'm over it. Okay, and they're very smart because they definitely make money off of the fact that everybody is so fanatical on. But it just gets to a point where it's just ridiculous. It's retarded. It's stupid. It's too much. Fuck, worry about your own goddamn lives. I mean, do you know you got other shit to do? Go to fucking work. Okay, go home, wash some clothes. Okay, put the fucking food in the. I was about to say put the food in the dishwasher. Put the fucking food in the refrigerator and put the dishwashers and put the dishes. I can't even get my words out, y'all. I'm telling you, everything is moving so quickly. But you know what I'm trying to say? Just like, quit worrying about me. I am so tired. Y'all make me, every week is something that happens with Beyonce and Jay-Z. I try not to talk about it. I know y'all be sick of me hearing me talk about it, but it's just always some shit. But yeah, this Liv girl, Liv said, yes, I can. No, Liv, you can. You cannot. Sit your motherfucking ass down, bitch. Shit. Congratulations are in order for Miss Kiki Palmer, who has been signed on as the first black Cinderella on Broadway. She gonna be on Cinderella. I think it starts in September. I think she's doing something like 8 shows out in Broadway. And another person who got a job is Miss Sherry Shepherd. So y'all ain't got to worry about Sherry. Sherry said, damn it, I'm leaving the View, but I got another thing lined up. So that's on you, Barbara. And good for Sherry, y'all, because we was worried. Sal is happy, though. Sal said he gonna add that salary to the list of demands. Okay, Sal just had a baby shower for their surrogate baby. I think the lady done had the baby. And Sherry's like, fuck that baby. I'm sorry, I know y'all get mad and say it's not the baby's fault and all that. Look, this is how men do all the time. They just be like, fuck it, I ain't gonna take care of the baby. So that's what Sherry doing now, but she probably is going to have to be responsible for that child in some kind of way. Hey, you got to pick your penis a little bit better, Sherry. That's all I'm saying. Get you a man that got more to lose. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay, don't I tell y'all that all the time? Okay, so let's hope that the next step to man is gonna be something better than, this old broke down nigga over here. Okay, so that's it. But yeah, y'all want to go see Sherry and Kiki? They're gonna be on Broadway, and like I said, it's starting in September. Congratulations to the both of you. gotta say this real fast. A couple of weeks ago, in one of the top of the blogs, I was talking about Danity Kane and how they not gonna do shit. And one of my commenters was like, "Oh, you tried it, and they in the studio and they touring right now, and they gonna be putting the album out and all that." I was just like, "Oh, okay, well, tell me why is Don and Aubrey fighting in the goddamn studio, and Don hit her Aubrey in the head?" Okay, don't sound like it's, you know, smooth sailing to me, but you know, I guess we still will see. However, one of the girls dropped out because she's pregnant, or she just had a baby or something like that, and then it just left 3, which was Shannon, Don Richards, and Aubrey O'Day. Looked like there have been some issues recently with them, you know, them being kind of shady with each other in their Instagram posts, some about pictures and people photoshopping their waist to look smaller and all that. I mean, a lot of people do it, so it's not really that big of a deal. However, it looked like it was some kind of dissension in the group, and then we find out that, yeah, Don, you know, swung on the bitch, bust her in the head, and so I don't really know what's gonna happen with Danity Kane. I can't say that I'm all that surprised, but you know what? They might still work it out and make it happen. I won't put no money on it though. They all had found some fame. Well, Don and Aubrey had found some kind of fame on their own separate. It's hard to put egos back together and get a girl group back together. That's why I don't think Destiny's Child will ever get back together as much as a lot of people would like to see it. But yeah, you trying to get all these egos. I'm giving y'all this too. Y'all see that? It's definitely hard for egos to all blend together and work. So Aubrey and Don is a good example of that. And they weren't even super big stars to begin with. Okay, so yeah, they was fighting. I know Don was like, oh, watch the nose. Don't hit that bitch with her new nose. Fuck, if Aubrey knew any better, she'd have bust that bitch right back in that face, honey. That'd have stopped all that. Yeah, so it don't look like it's gonna happen. However, we gonna keep our eye on it. Maybe they can work it out, let bygones be bygones, and come out with something. But what y'all think? You think Danity Kane is still gonna come back strong? Y'all, this ain't really nothing, but I just had to talk about it, y'all. Did you see the video on Baller Alert of Nas and his dick slip? Oh God! Oh my God! You know, I've always thought that Nas was a sexy little man. You know, he just has something about him. I don't know if I felt like he was all that cute or anything, but it's something about the, you know, I'm giving you this too. This is what's happening. It's something about all his demeanor and everything is just sexy to me. And this ain't even no recent video, but some video has surfaced on Baller Alert where he was performing somewhere and he had on like some white cargo shorts, and bro, man ain't had no underwear on. And normally I got a problem with men that don't wear underwear and shit, but especially if you wearing fucking white pants. But they was loose, so we gonna give him a pass on it, okay? Maybe he just needed the shit to swing and get some air up through there, because sometimes you just need this. Y'all see this? This is the flow of air that comes on through there. It comes on up. So I ain't mad at Nas, and you shouldn't be too, because honey, if you check out the video, shit, there's this one part in the video when the light flashes behind him and you can see straight through his white pants or his white shorts, y'all, and the ding is just looking, I promise y'all, it is so right. It's just the right amount of thickness and a little bit of a curve, and it just, y'all, just lay there. It just be, you just be like, fuck. And you guys, normally, I'm not even really into no dick pics and things like that. Like, I get a good little Kiki off of them and I check them out and I be like, oh, that's nice hair, but I don't feel nothing. But I think it's because it was really the silhouette and it just left a lot to the imagination. Y'all, I'm telling you, that fucking dick is just, it is so nice. It is just really, really nice. And that's all I'm gonna say. I want you guys to go check out the fucking video, okay? Right about 1:49-ish is where it happens, okay? But whoo! And Nas, I got a whole new respect for bruh, man. Okay, you guys, and lastly, before I go, let me just give you a little bit of something sort of serious. Well, it's not. It's a good story though. Becky Hammond, she is a WNBA player for the San Antonio Stars. She's been playing there for 16 years, and she was just hired on as the first full-time regular assistant coach that is paid with San Antonio Spurs, okay? And it's a woman, obviously. So she's the first female assistant coach that's regular full-time paid, okay? There was another lady by the name of Lisa Boyer who was a volunteer assistant coach or volunteer coach for the Cleveland Cavaliers, but she wasn't paid and she didn't get to sit on the bench, and she was like the assistant to the assistant, so you know that wasn't quite the same. So this is the first full-time paid one, and very good for her. She's about to retire from the Stars, and you know, this will be a good look for San Antonio, breaking doors and breaking barriers and windows and letting the women make it happen. I'm doing this one for you too. But yeah, congratulations to Becky Hammond. We're gonna see how well she does. It'll be nice to see her on the bench. I'm wondering how she's gonna be presented. Is she gonna be wearing not men's suits, but very masculine suits, or I would like to see her in a skirt, okay, and fully represent that you are a woman. You don't have to conform to wearing pants and wearing suits and all of that. I mean, that's probably what she's gonna do, because you can't sit there with your legs crossed, and you know, maybe she wants to get up and walk around and do whatever she got to do. But still, I would like her to keep her femininity, okay, and not be duded down just because she's in the NBA. But congratulations to her, like I said, and I think it's a great thing that the Spurs have opened this door. Okay, let's hope that she doesn't blow it. All right, so congratulations to Becky Hammond. Right on. All right, you guys, that's it. I got to get back to work, you guys. We do this every week, or almost. We didn't do it for the last 2 weeks, but before that, we did it just about every week. Okay, so you remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and you guys remember to come back. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.